Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Lauren, and today we're going to be talking about why capsule wardrobes don't work. Before we get started today, I just quickly wanted to welcome you to Closet Ecology. This channel is all about helping you build a practical and sustainable wardrobe. So if that sounds interesting to you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. So what exactly is a capsule wardrobe? When you break it down, essentially all that it is a collection of a few essential items that never go out of style. There are tons of different methods all over the internet. When you Google search them, you're going to be bombarded with all different types of methods and plans that people have created, and I'm just going to be touching on a few of them today. I'm going to more specifically be talking about why these methods don't work. At the end of the video, we're going to be talking about my preferred method that I think works pretty universally for everybody. The first type of capsule wardrobe that we're going to be talking about today is the 10 by 10 challenge. Now, first of all, this is a temporary solution. So this is honestly a great introduction to capsule wardrobes. If you've never tried the concept before, 10 items over the course of 10 days is essentially what this concept is. The biggest problem with this challenge is that it's not practical or sustainable for everyday life. If you'd like to use this method as a way to dip your toes in the water, so to speak, in the methods of capsule wardrobes, it's a great introduction method. But in terms of your everyday life, not very practical. The next concept that we're going to talk about is another one featuring 10 items, but this is the 10 item wardrobe. This is a method that was developed by Jennifer Scott. She also has a YouTube channel. She is fabulous. I have learned so much from her and her channel and her books. She's great. I will have all of her information linked below for you if you've never heard of her before. Essentially what the 10 item wardrobe is a collection of 10 core items within your wardrobe. So your tops, bottoms, dresses, and jumpsuits. And that is what you have for the season. You do have some extras, and that doesn't include things like pajamas and workout wear and things like that. However, as somebody who practiced this method personally for many years, the biggest problem that I ran into is that I found it to not be totally sustainable in the means that I was having to rebuy a lot of my clothes in the following seasons, because if you have around 10 core items only, your clothes are going to wear out very quickly unless you're able to really invest in super high quality, generally more expensive clothing. I just found it very difficult to maintain. And when I am building a capsule wardrobe, I'm really trying to take the time to invest in high quality garments and in things that I want to have for years. And now I understand, especially in current times, it's really difficult to find well-made clothing that will last you that long, and it does take some patience. But like I said, if you really tailor things down too much, you're gonna run into that problem of having to rebuy things every season. And it got to the point of not being a very practical solution for me personally, and I think for a lot of other people as well. So that is my biggest issue with the 10 item wardrobe. The final concept that I'm going to be talking about today is the 37-piece capsule wardrobe. So this one is pretty much the universal general basic concept. I can't remember off the top of my head who came up with this concept, so I will leave that somewhere around up here. However, this is supposed to be a magical number of items that you're supposed to have in your wardrobe at any given season. So that would be 9 shoes, 9 bottoms, 15 tops, 2 dresses, and 2 jackets. Now, I don't necessarily have an issue with the 37 pieces total. More so, I have the issue with the number of items in each category. For example, 9 shoes. Me personally, I do not need 9 shoes per season. I can really get away with as little as 2 up to about 6, just kind of depending on what season I'm in and what I have going on that season, if I have more casual or more formal events or what the weather is like. So that is a varying concept for me. And personally also, I'm not a shoe person. I'm not somebody who loves shoes. And now if you are somebody who does love shoes, that might be a better concept for you, but also that still might not be enough shoes for you. Also with this concept, 2 jackets. For me, that is not enough jackets. I live in the Midwest and I need a lot of different jackets. I need them for every single weather, every single season. We have a lot of stuff going on in the Midwest. Our weather can sometimes change on a daily basis, so I need to personally be very prepared. I also happen to love outerwear. I have tons of jackets and I wear every single one of them, and that is okay. So when you put restrictions like that on certain categories, it makes it impractical and stressful on certain people, and it's not really universally translatable. I'm sure you're wondering at this point, what do I recommend? So, I do think that a capsule wardrobe concept can be beneficial to everybody. Like I said, the problem is that so many of these capsule concepts are so streamlined and too tailored down that they just don't universally work for a lot of different people who have a lot of different lifestyles and preferences when it comes to their wardrobe. I think the best way to fix this is do some sort of a trial. So, what I like to recommend is that you take 15 items out of your wardrobe, 15 items that you want to wear. That can be tops, bottoms, dresses, and jumpsuits, and wear those items for 2 weeks. During that period, you want to jot down in a notebook or in your phone somewhere what items you wore in what combinations. You also want to take note of what pieces didn't work out. Did they not fit very well? Were they not comfortable? Were they not really your style? Did they not go with other things in your wardrobe? Once the 2 weeks are up, you can go back and reflect and see what pieces you were wearing the most of, what you like the most of, and also the biggest piece of the puzzle is figuring out what is missing from your wardrobe. And again, this is going to look different for everybody. You may find that you are lacking in some tops. You may be feeling like you need more bottoms. You may be finding that you don't like to wear jeans anymore and you prefer slacks or leggings or something like that. I think it is a good idea to focus on having 15 core items. So again, that mixture of tops, bottoms, dresses, and jumpsuits after your 2 week trial. And tailor that to your specific needs, but then also build on that. So you might need more sweaters because you live in a colder climate. You might need, some basic t-shirts. You might need an extra few pairs of slacks for work. But the point is that all the items that are living in your wardrobe need to be in a regular rotation. When it comes to shoes, accessories, handbags, and jackets, outerwear, this is something that is going to be unique to the individual. And I think that these are the categories that it's okay to splurge on and have fun with. What I mean by that is not be so hard focused on having a certain number of those items. I more so recommend that you focus on what categories that you really love. The only thing I will say to keep in mind is your storage space. So, what your closet looks like or where you are storing these items, and have some sort of system in place that they all have some place to go, a way to be organized. I personally absolutely love outerwear. Like I said, I have tons of different jackets and I live in the Midwest, so weather is constantly changing, but also my mood is changing. I tend to wear more solid pieces as my tops, and I like to have a lot more fun with my jackets. And I think that that is a fun way to play with color and texture, and I don't get bored of it that way. It's also not a secret that I love handbags. I absolutely love handbags, and I don't put myself on a number limit to have. I just keep in mind what my storage space looks like and how many spaces that I have free. Do I need to let some go before I bring more in? And again, that's just tailored to my personal needs and preferences, but it might be different for you. The other category that I absolutely love is jewelry. I wear jewelry every single day. Some days it's a lot more toned down, and some days I'm a little more extra, like today with these earrings. So it just really depends on my mood. And I have tons of pieces of jewelry. I actually can't even tell you how many pieces I have, but I have this amazing storage system for them. I'm going to show that to you guys right now. And it keeps everything nice, neat, and organized. And I can see everything and it protects everything. But I have limited myself to just that storage space. So if something doesn't fit in there, if I don't have any more room, I can't buy any more jewelry. And I would have to let something go or a few things go before I would bring anything else in. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope that this video was helpful to you. Let me know down in the comments below what capsule wardrobe concepts you've tried and what things did work and what things didn't work for you. Until next time, I'll see you in my next video. Bye!